Hey, that's
Hey,
your
don't be on
business,
this
man.
podcast with no pants on, man.
It's hot. It's hot, baby. My
I
metabolism
don't
is
want no accidents if you accidentally sneeze and
man,
something pop
shit.
up, man. I don't want to see that, man.
Shit. Hey,
You might want to see your junk, man.
Your balls hanging through the slit on the picnic table chair. He got lawn furniture in his bedroom just so he can sit naked.
Oh shit! See what you started, man. See
My
what
shit ain't nothing but a toilet seat with some legs on it.
It's like being down at the Y in Youngstown.
You already know. Oh, no.
Did I ever tell you, man? One day I was in there. There was one of the. You remember when like all of those judges went to jail in Youngstown? It was like their mid-90s.
Yeah, they were getting the fix. The fix was in. Yeah,
yeah. I
The
remember
payment
going down
motherfuckers for
there.
everything. Yeah,
And one of the judges, his name was Blinky. I don't even know if he's still alive, but his locker was like right next to mine down at the Y. I come in there one day to work out. I see this dude get butt naked, go over and talk to somebody, then put his clothes on and leave. Like, like that's the only place you can go to make sure somebody ain't wearing a wire. Both of y'all get butt naked.
maybe exactly. Hey, did you put it in my locker? yeah. I need that manila folder. Did you put it in my locker?
Not saying that he was doing anything illegal there. It was just odd to see a dude get butt naked, have a
first off,
conversation, put his clothes on, and then leave.
You know something ain't right when the motherfucking judge is at the Y.
Well,
Yeah.
no, that's where they all hung out at. That was like the if you got
naked.
If you got the
hell no.
I'm telling you, man, like all the politicians and everything would get the that package where you can go upstairs and you had your own personal lockers, you had your own steam room. You know, they had a little workout area. It was all completely separate from the rest of the Y.
Got it.
So like all the politicians would be up there and,
networking. Yeah. Plotting on the city. Like, who we gonna convict now? You know, who we gonna let go? Who we gonna serve up for street justice?
You said they was up there nut working?
Straight gymnasium, bro. Straight gymnasium. Greek for naked. Them cats would get up there butt naked, sit on that lawn furniture and just be talking.
Nice plug, Sauce. Nice plug, Sauce.
They up there nut working. There ain't nothing natural about a bunch of goddamn men sitting around butt naked and have a conversation. I told you, man, I was in a goddamn 24-hour fitness in Texas, and I remember I was sitting there at the lockers, and all I heard was, "Excuse me." I said, "What's up?" I said, "You know what? I could get a turkey." I'm tired. I'm looking forward, man. You know, I get a turkey, a turkey, fried turkey. I said, man, I don't know. I looked up, it's this naked ass Asian dude standing in my face about this. I said, man, get the fuck away from me, man. Just like, back up, Jack. What's wrong with you, man? These motherfuckers these motherfuckers be comfortable in the locker room, man.
I'm telling you, man, it's odd. It is odd.
Man, I take showers in my shorts. I don't fuck around, man. Because you don't know who.
Yeah, I never was cool with that, especially playing football or whatever. And I found out somebody caught a foot fungus in the locker because all they had, just you go in and it's just shower heads all the way around. I was like, yeah, I ain't going in that motherfucker, man. Ain't nobody back here cleaning because you can still see the soap scum from the practice before. And I was like, man, oh hell nah, I'm good. I'll wait till I get to the crib, man. I'm cool.
I hated that shit in the army. Bunch of naked motherfuckers in the open bay trying to shower.
Yeah.
And they rushing motherfuckers. Oh, no, baby. I'm cool. I was so
2
happy.
man to 1 shower head. We ain't got time for all this.
That's what they say. A lot of dudes in prison, man. There's like, you know who's green when they come in and they strip butt ass naked. Everybody else in there in their boxers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They just wash straight through the motherfuckers. Like, man, you don't never go in that motherfucker unless you looking for something. That's what you go in there naked with. But washing up at the gym, man. I ever since we talked about that 600-pound life, dude said that's the only time he get a bath.
I've seen that shit.
Yeah, he said he go into the jacuzzi and it let all those jets hit all those places he can't reach.
Big bro.
Once a week. I was
Big
like,
bro.
Never again. Go ahead.
On God, no. I remember
Speak like
going
the youngins. Go ahead, man.
on God now. I remember going to the 24-hour fitness, and I was kicked back because my back was killing me.
Mm-hmm.
I was letting the jet hit me right in my back. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And some bubbles floated by, and then some dirty bubbles floated by.
Yeah, man.
And I said, I ain't never seen dirty bubbles before. Wait a goddamn minute.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm in the wrong place. Well, needless to say, the next day, needless to say, that day I got in the fucking pool. I said, man, I'm gonna go walk through a couple laps walking. And I seen this big morbidly rotund motherfucker. He was in that bitch, just sitting there, looking like a nice stew was brewing. He was just sitting in that bitch like.
Mm-hmm. Like a bouillon cube. Yeah. trying to melt away.
Bro, what was he sitting there like again?
A bouillon cube.
And it's gotta be, you gotta put this on the clip. He said, call the motherfucker bouillon cube. I was getting ready to say like that piece of fat back that's in the greens, but a bouillon cube. God damn, that's how the nigga look too.
That's some concentrated shit right there. Get a couple bouillon cubes in that some bitch. Yeah, you got a broth.
Turn it, yeah. That's what he turned that jacuzzi into. Some broth, some ass broth. Holy shit!
Take a couple of vegetables. You got yourself a stew.
See what I'm saying? No, that's why you do
That
not
is
do
hilarious.
public pools, jacuzzis, any of that shit because of stupid shit. I mean, old boy let the secret out. I had no idea because everybody was wondering, like, dude, how do you get to those areas and shit? You know, interviewing them on that show, and they was like, well, I do have a gym membership, and once a week I go in like at 3:00 in the morning and go sit in the jacuzzi, and I was like, that's
and they
that's
don't change
foul,
that
homie.
water. They don't
Yeah.
change that water.
Not at 3 a.m.
No,
Shit.
no, sir.
You got to come in there until somebody talk about my back breaking out. You know,
You would-
y'all put some fucking antibacterial shit in that water or something.
See, that's why I couldn't work at the front desk because I'd see that
See?
big motherfucker
Yep.
coming in, and I'd
Yep.
be like, "Hey, man, listen,
Don't
Marty
do
was just in this motherfucker 30 minutes ago. Go and
Yeah.
change the water out, baby, before we get a lawsuit.
Yep.
Go and scrub that shit down real good with some bleach and some Lysol in that little brown bottle.
Shit,
you know
I'll
what I'm
swing the
saying?
cameras on his ass and then show him to my manager when he come in. I'm like, look, you might want to handle this. That's a potential lawsuit right here. Ain't no telling. He was here 45 minutes and he ain't get up to go to the bathroom not once. You tell me what he did.
In the words of Eddie Priceless, you go get the Fabuloso.
The purple.
Go get
the purple.
Get the That motherfucker, I'm still always saying the Fabuloso that day. Hey, listen, man. Y'all missing out on a good show, man. I can't wait. This shit gonna be like a time capsule. We gonna crack off, man, by the time we stop doing it. But Ed be sitting on this motherfucker trying to keep everybody cool, and this cat is hilarious to the motherfucker, man. Oh, man.
Definitely
Caddy,
some fabuloso. That's what
Those
you need in
sleeper
that
jokes.
motherfucker, man. God dang. Boy,
Man.
oh boy. But
Man.
yeah, man, stay away from them damn public pools and jacuzzis.
Yes, sir.
Likely to come out itching. So yeah,
Yeah.
stay out that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, man.
Every time I go into the Y now, and not the Y, but a gym, and I see a big motherfucker sitting in the jacuzzi, all I think
No.
about is your words, man.
See,
Yep.
I mean,
It-
like I said, I can't unhear
Yep.
what I heard from that show, and it was just like that. Well, that makes sense. He can't get back there.
Right.
He can't even hit it with a stick. You know,
Right.
so yeah, he got to lay down and let the Jets hit him. You know, and I was like, well, hopefully you like walked or did something, you know, while you were there, not just went in just to wash your ass.
And this is the thing, for as disgusting as that shit is, it's smart because it's not only soap and bubbles, it's fucking chlorine getting up in that motherfucker killing
Yes.
shit.
Yes,
That might be saving that big motherfucker from bed sores and shit.
that part.
You
That
might
part.
want to take a look at the effectiveness of bleach and its evolution on bacteria.
Gotcha.
So-
Oh, okay.
I got you. Go ahead. Go a little deeper on that.
Nerd ass contrarian.
You kill
right here.
99.9% of the viruses and bacteria. Yeah, that 0.1%
It's the evil
Is
shit.
now immune to bleach.
See,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. He needs 90-something killed. That big motherfucker.
I'm saying you're creating super bugs with the antibacterial stuff.
Man, there's super bugs already in this bitch, man.
yeah. Considering, hey man, you got to think about if you got that big in this day and age, you know what's going on inside your system.
Man, look.
Bro, I
see what I'm
told you about the
saying?
one woman that we were on ambulance, moved her. She had maggots in her sores.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see, she smelled too, didn't she?
Oh
Yeah.
God, we had the windows down. We had Vicks on our nose. Had the fans on.
Yeah.
And it's a
Hey,
short. We was on the
it's
north
rotten
side,
flesh.
going to Northside Hospital.
Jesus.
Hey, Cuddy, let me ask
Yeah.
you this question. How do motherfuckers, because, I was on the firefighting side of the game. I got my little shit and never was, I actually employed as one, but I was never on the medical side of it. How do you deal with that fucking smell? Because I smell some shit where I work that, like, I ain't no piss could smell as bad as it does. I ain't
Yeah.
no feet could smell as bad as they motherfucking do or look as bad as they do.
I replace pipes, and you ever, replace urinal pipes?
Oh my God.
Urinal
that shit
pipes, not
easted
just
in cast iron.
yes, sir. Not just urinal pipes, but urinal pipes in the air handler room, meaning the facility where that shoots the whole air through the whole floor or whatever. So you got concentrated piss in an air handler room, which means it's shooting so much fucking air through that whole fucking, through that room or whatever. Just it's the kind where you could plug your nose, but your eyes will start burning.
Yeah.
That's how concentrated it is. And you trying to move and then not trying to spill the shit on you because you're removing old cast iron pipe, trying to put in a new one, and you trying to attach it to the, to the no hub. I'm getting technical with the shit or whatever. And you're trying to move fast and the shit stank to the
Jesus.
highest, stanktivity. But damn,
You need to start wearing a mask before you come down with dick and a lung disease.
I had a motherfucker so bad this week.
Make you question everything, huh?
I put some of that peppermint diffuser shit you put in there. I put it into one of the masks, the surgical mask and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was all in my sinuses, my lungs. I didn't give a fuck. That motherfucker smelled so goddamn bad. I said, Joker, how are you not fucking ashamed of yourself?
Oh yeah, the ERs are bad. The ERs are real bad because everybody to come in that motherfucker stink.
And them nurses be like, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I was in the hospital from my heart attack, my balls was stinking after a few days. But I was hitting them bitches with them wipes they give you. Soapy wipe and shit.
Yeah, but you weren't smelling like last night. You wasn't outside, in the element,
Absolutely.
Hey, you work in a hospital. You ever smell C. diff?
No, and I don't want to. I heard about that shit. They said that's the most disgusting shit you can ever smell.
What the fuck is that?
Bro,
it's some bacteria in like that gets in your bowels, man.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
And it reeks. It's
man,
it's like on the level of Crohn's, like Crohn's farts.
Oh,
I mean, you talking about passing gas through like
rotten intestines.
Through rotten intestines. Yeah. Them Crohn's farts. It'll clear, man. If they ever needed to change the way they publicly execute people, they could use a Crohn's fart.
Shit.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, that would be cruel and unusual punishment.
Hey,
Crohn's farts is something else.
I know a bitch that told me the odor of C. diff dropped her to her fucking knees.
Yeah.
She said the first time that shit hit you like,
what is that?
Just want to go into a corner and start crying.
Now listen, when I was at Walter Reed, I smelled colostomy hole, man.
Oh yeah, that's bad too.
When they came to change the bag and shit, I walked in the room and that hit.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh."
I passed out in the right place.
I started hitting the button.
Y'all got to get me to another wing, not floor, wing. Get me to a new wing.
I can't do smells, man.
I got
Fuck
you.
that shit. Me and my mama can't do smells. My mama sit up there and start gagging and shit.
Yeah.
I farted around my mother and she I let one of them bitches out around mama jaw. Mama said,
Get your ass in the cellar. Get
Yeah.
your stinking ass in the cellar.
One of them country.
Get your ass down in the cellar and open up the dryer and stick your ass in it.
All them goddamn years you clean chitlins.
Yo,
And the
ass in the
fart is
dryer.
wearing you out. You clean chitlins all them goddamn years.
That part, man, because that's another wicked smell. Just seeing them motherfuckers soak in the kitchen sink.
Man, look.
Yeah.
And they be pulling that membrane out and shit.
Yeah, just
them old country women, man.
keep cleaning them till the
Oh,
water runs clear. Like, man, this is shit. It ain't gonna run clear. What the fuck
Yeah.
you doing? But
them women-
My grandma was cooking chitlins one time, and I went over to give her a kiss, and she took her hand and wiped it on my nose. Talk about wanting to. I wanted, man. It was like if you was anybody else, we'd be fighting right now.
You talking about Risa?
Yeah,
so,
I was so mad I had to leave, man.
so she hit
She
him with
got
the
me
thinner.
good.
What did you do? You probably was just like,
Exactly.
I gotta walk away
Yeah.
because I'm gonna say something I can't take back.
Grandma
Oh.
slap the shit out you.
Yeah, and then have her 5 sons come find you.
Right. Hey, it's worth it. This bitch rub shit juice on my nose.
Oh my god, man.
Shit.
Please.
Man, she did that to all of us. Neither one of us had a
It's a rite of passage, punk.
right. It's a Thanksgiving tradition. Rub shit on your nose. That's just how she said she loved you.
She knew you
Uncle
didn't
Freak
like
Gang
that
might
shit.
have liked that shit.
Oh,
Who?
man, Uncle Freak.
Uncle Freak Gang.
I never met Uncle Freak Gang.
Oh, I know.
Did I
I
meet
know.
Uncle
I've told
Freak
you this
Gang?
story. I know I told you this story. So I had an uncle that had been in prison more years than he'd been on the outside. You know, just as a youth, he just, kept going back and forth for silly shit. He got addicted to drugs, and, a lot of his time was just because of drugs. He comes out in like late 40s, and, he's clean and sober, and he's got a girlfriend, and she's pregnant, and we're at a party. Matter of fact, Ed, you were there.
I know you keep telling me, but I think I pushed it
blocked this
somewhere.
out.
Yeah, I pushed it somewhere. Go ahead, keep going.
Him and his woman get into an argument, right?
Go ahead.
And he gets all pissed off and he walks away from her. And he comes over to me, and my other uncles are standing there talking, and Ed was sitting there, and he goes, "Yeah, man, this bitch talking about I need to go out and get a job. I'm a motherfucking pimp. Bitch, you ought to be taking care of me." Shit. And she talking about, "Oh, don't go out there and get you another woman." Shit. I go out here and give me some dick. And we were like, "What the fuck did you just say?" My one uncle was like, "Man, I ain't even hear this shit," and walked away.
I was there,
the
but
next-
yeah, go ahead.
The one other time he comes fresh out of jail, right? And he's over my grandma's house, and his daughter sitting there, and because my grandma raised his daughter, and then his wife is there, and me and Bam walk in, and we say what's up to grandma, say what's up to him, and we're about to ready to bounce. He goes, "Where y'all going?" And Bam's like, "We're gonna go get some chicks." He goes, "Oh, y'all about to play that freak game, huh?" We're like, "Freak game?" We looking around the room like, "Freak game?" He goes, "Man, that's where you go and fuck a man in the ass, but y'all gonna do it with some girls, but it's the same thing." We was like, "Nigga, you said that in front of your mama, your daughter, and your
Yeah.
wife, and nobody has a
Yeah.
problem with what the fuck you just said."
There's some certain people, man, they get institutionalized, and that's normal talk. That's
It
just
is.
normal
man.
talk, man.
I got
He's
Uncle
Uncle
Daddy.
Fleece.
He wasn't like that, but he used to say shit like that was on his mind. He said, "Yeah, man, yeah, nephew." He said, "Shit, he's at the family reunion." Motherfucker tongue hang right.
Fleece mouth.
We was at the family reunion, motherfucker was up there crying and shit, everybody hugging on him. I said, "Why, motherfucker AIDS and shit." You know what I mean? Everybody, shit, motherfucker come around me. I told that nigga, that's what the fuck you get.
See, that's
I
cold
said, "You
game.
said that
That's some
shit?"
cold
Hell
fucking
yeah, I
shit.
said that shit, man. If you went out there fucking niggas in the ass or getting fucked in the ass, you wouldn't have AIDS.
Damn.
Yeah. Them old heads just be saying shit like,
They ain't got nothing left.
they ain't got nothing
man.
left.
They ain't got
But
nothing
my
left.
word,
They
I
gonna
haven't
get
got
that
to
shit
say
out,
it.
man. All
Hey,
right,
we
gents.
almost there.
Y'all want to jump? Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You want to jump into this?
Let's get it.
Shit, yeah.
All right, man. Teen. This shit fucked me up. Teen randomly killed Uber driver to let off some steam, man. I don't understand. Like I said, me and old man was rapping before you jumped on, Sauce, man. It's some shit going around, man. I don't know what's up, but it's getting real motherfucking serious out here, man. I mean, him and his girlfriend plot. Well, she didn't know. She got him an Uber, and this motherfucker decided to just do the thing to him. Just because he don't have no problem solving skills. Whatever the fuck's going on in his head. But what's your take on it, man?
Hey,
Let
man.
off some steam.
Yeah.
I dig it, man. I'm telling you, I believe that we got a generation of crack babies. It might not necessarily be crack, but he probably one of them null babies. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
When you look at these cats, man, they all thin. They all they give zero fucks. They lazy. They don't want to do nothing, and then they go to extremes. Like, so you was having a bad day, and the best way for you to remedy that was to have your girlfriend call a fucking Uber driver and take this person's life without any fucking regard for his family. And then when you get caught, you just like, oh shit, the jig is up. Yeah, I just did it because you know what? I was going through some shit and I needed to relieve some stress. Shooting him was like taking a breath in and breathing out.
His words.
You know what I'm saying? Like
His
that's
words.
that's some psychotic shit. And for me, it's not necessarily, I do think we got cracked because everybody like to party. These motherfuckers been partying since Studio 57 or, in Woodstock and so it wasn't just, black folks. They young motherfuckers get off party and they just don't think about the repercussions when, you know what I'm saying, that young lady end up pregnant. But look at the times we in, man. This shit is enough to make people crazy. It's no jobs. The people with jobs finding out that AI might be taking that shit over soon.
There's no
You know what I'm saying?
prospects.
There's no
Oh
prospects.
no.
And the money you making from these jobs, you can't afford to do a motherfucking thing. And then you stuck with a guy or a girl who lazy than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And y'all doing what y'all can to survive. But this to me, it's just indicative of a crazy motherfucker. Like, I feel bad for this guy's family. Like, I read this story and it's just some horrible shit, man.
Just doing his job. Just
Doing
doing
his
his
fucking job.
and this I'm not about I was just trying to, let off some steam. Motherfucker, go rub one off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit.
You left pussy
Basic
to go
stuff.
do that.
You got a girl to fuck.
Put that in the notes. That's exactly what you left a whole female
Yeah,
and
you
go
got
take a
girl
ride
to
with a
fuck.
stranger.
But what do that say about her pussy? You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? What? Look,
oh,
She ain't got them sugar walls.
she ain't got the walls, baby. Let me explain
She
something.
got them walls to take the anger out of man.
Yeah. And listen, this we 80s, baby. So this how we she can't suction that demon up out of nigga. But listen, man, this how we talk, baby. So we shadow ban, but we gonna do it like this. There is no bigger stress relief. No bigger stress relief than making money and getting some ass.
1, 2. 1 and
That's
2.
it.
That's it.
How is it that even if she was on her period, get your red wings, baby. You ain't got to kill a motherfucker. You ain't got
You
to.
better put the towel down.
You better put that towel down. And you know what? Hey,
Get on the game or something, man. God dang, you ain't have to do this shit.
you ain't have to do that. And that's what I'm saying. And hell, get high, do something. But you took somebody's son, dad, cousin. We all got a million titles from people to care about us, and you took that away as if you had that right. I hope the legend of Leathermouth is waiting on him
Nice.
when he goes to prison.
Nice. Yeah, like, oh, you need a stress reliever.
Yeah, you need. Oh,
My nigga.
welcome to
Come sit on my lap.
Pretty much.
welcome to the Leathermouth asshole massacre,
Yeah.
because that's what it's about to be.
Yeah.
Asshole massacre.
And you got to say it like that too.
Yeah,
You got to say it just like that too.
Welcome to the Leathermouth Asshole Massacre. It's just it's sad, man, because they said this guy was a good guy, and he looks,
He was
looks to
working. I
be.
mean,
He
fuck,
was
man, he's
working.
working, man. I mean, damn,
Right,
motherfucker doing his job, and he got to
right,
worry about this, getting clapped because some dude is, having a bad day.
right.
Okay.
I wonder if
Yeah.
this guy's family could sue Uber, because you know how like Uber, if the driver would have raped this guy,
Yep.
Uber would have been sued.
Oh, who
Because they're
knows?
not
Can't
doing
talk about it,
background
cuz.
checks on their drivers. But
Yeah.
where's they should be doing the same thing for passengers too.
Got you.
Not saying that this would be prevented anything, but I
Still.
think it should be open for litigation. Because fuck Uber. That's why.
I got you. All right.
Mhm.
Damn. All right, man. We keep this train moving.
Let's get it, man.
Woman killed girlfriend for her benefits, and then decided to live as her for years. It's a sister. Killed a sister, and assumed her identity.
This
Come
is
on,
why
folks.
diversity in the workplace has a spot. Because if you'd have went to the DMV and there was a black person working behind there, they'd have known these two bitches ain't the same person.
Damn.
She went and got a new fucking driver's license, while they're sitting there looking at the old picture and the new picture. You the same fat bitch, and then like you gained some weight, but y'all ain't the same. Y'all don't even look alike.
Don't even look alike.
That's a clear cut case right there. Why you need diversity? Because motherfuckers will look like, hey, this ain't her. What is wrong with y'all? Not even close.
Somebody like me would have said, but this bitch ain't this bitch, man. Look at her. Look at this big motherfucker.
I'm sorry. I'm leaving out another part of this shit, man. She chopped her up.
Yeah.
Into what, 7 pieces, they said?
Yeah, she chopped her up.
Yeah.
And I understand times is tough. Fuck, but I was dumbfounded when I saw it because this doesn't normally fit the profile.
No.
And you look at this photo, it's not normal to see this. That's why it stood out to me. It was like, this isn't necessarily what we do on our side for the most part. But again, back to my original statement, these times are fucking changing, bro.
Yeah, this is some barbaric shit.
Fucking changing. It's just some spooky shit going on around these ways. But go ahead.
For $200,000 over 10 years. That's all she got.
Jeez.
Right. Did you add that shit up too? She didn't get shit.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that's not a part-time job employment. Like 20 grand a year, it's not enough.
Yeah, not even for one person.
This bitch is like the talented Mrs. Lick Me. Like she killed the motherfucker and
you motherfucker, you slick to the motherfucker. Go ahead, man. God. see how you roll when you upright? This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to flow. Sit upright, man. We're good.
Old girl on the right thought she was coming to get some coochie, and bitch killed her, man.
Yeah.
And you know what was even more nefarious is they don't think this is the only victim. They think that she's been looking for more victims, and they think it's been more victims since her. Because why would you stop at one?
Yeah, that too. And also, like, eventually she knows she need a plan B.
Mm-hmm.
Scouting, like, my height, my size.
What if we find out this Mrs. Lick Me is a serial killer?
Another one that goes into the books.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not in that profile until now. And now you got, profilers like, well, shit.
Yeah, we got
give me another file. We got to start a whole new fucking profile now. Now we got these motherfuckers doing this shit now. So yeah, that's crazy. Because like I said, I kept looking at the photos and was like, hold on, she chopped her up.
Yeah.
And she took her identity. I get the identity part. Black mamas and them would, put shit in kids' names and all kind of other shit. That I get that, but you chopping up folks.
Yeah.
And then for years on the run. And that goes back to your original point, old man, about people not realizing that's not even her, just on the face value. And
That's
what about her
insane.
family? Folks go missing and don't nobody say shit. Like, well, she said she was with Keisha, so we just let her be.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think this girl is she's disabled and she's gay. Like, those are
Oh,
two good reasons for a black family to let you go.
damn. Damn.
Yeah.
You ain't
You
never
know
lied
what?
about that? Because they will turn your back on them. Like, hey, again, she funny. She funny. She can come get a plate, but make sure she ain't here when everybody get back from service.
Yeah.
That type shit. So, like you said, and the handicap. Yeah, we put her in one of those homes and forgot about her.
Yeah. I ain't pushing no wheelchair for a carpet muncher.
Speaking of, crimes is, that guy that killed that black girl Maxwell Anderson, chopped her up and shit.
That white dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got the black girl. She was.
It's the first date.
It was the first date. I think she was.
Damn.
I forget what her history is, but first date. His friend said that this cat was saying he was going to do some shit like this, and they this motherfucker got life, man.
Mm-hmm.
The judge, she tactfully got in his ass and gave this dude life, without the possibility of supervision.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's similar, but the face is different, man, because he chopped her up.
Mm-hmm.
We're living in a cruel world, man, where the value for human life, man, and I don't even think this shit. I think a lot of it has to do with resources, but I just think that's some people's, pathology, man. Like they just some
that
sick
and
motherfuckers.
that is, and it's being compounded by isolation. Mind you, we got these kids coming out of COVID, motherfuckers who lost those years of actually learning how to socialize with folks.
Mm-hmm.
We got to always factor in that lockdown there. We got to, like, what, 4 some years and motherfuckers didn't do shit but just sit at home and get
Right.
on that damn screen. And that's how they interact with folks, and got on the game and got desensitized with shit and was like, oh, we'll holler at him next week. No, there is no next week. He dead now.
Right.
You don't understand. There's no fucking, do-overs. He's gone.
Right.
Like I said, I've never seen more kids heavily armed. We came up through the 90s and you cats, the gangbanging years and all that stuff, but they never had this kind of artillery that they fucking with now, man.
But it's crazy because they quick to talk about these youngins with these switches and shit. They like to go to Chicago. But hell, look at these white kids with these semi-automatic rifles and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is armed to the teeth.
Yeah, don't just say, oh, it's just in the inner city or whatever. It's like, no, because when y'all go big too.
Real big.
Yeah, y'all go big.
And I hope we touch on that Amanda Seals verse 20 conservative shit. But yeah, go ahead.
What you got, old man?
I got nothing, man. Yeah, it's just a wild story.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just here.
Okay.
No. I'm just saying it's fucking insane, man. I mean, how do we get here? How do black people get these white people problems?
By being in the environment, man.
Yeah. Like I said, we all are connected. We all are connected, man. Like
this shit is
they're not gonna get any ideas, off that. Like, oh, look at the shine that person got from that. Like, okay, yeah, mass shootings. Like the old boy who just went to New York from Vegas, shot up the damn office. The black dude. So it's more and more. Like I said, I know these fucking profilers is like, dude, y'all killing me. What the fuck? This isn't normal. This isn't in my wheelhouse. I got to go back to school and get another degree because now, the hue is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Well,
all right, gents. Former United States Postal Service worker caught stealing checks from the mail. Once again, flossing on social media.
Social media. That's what I thought.
God dang.
I don't even got shit.
That's just the dumbest move you could ever make.
Yeah.
Like postal employees. Now, mind you, it is a good job, but nobody is posting photos like that
at all.
Racks.
At all. Yeah.
And nobody does that. That's the best way to get robbed, especially nowadays. Shit.
Yes, sir.
And you can see she another talented one. You see who doing this shit? You tell me I ain't lying.
What's her talent?
Talented Mrs. Lick Me.
He was like, I could tell. Look at it. Look at it.
Look
She
at that
another
motherfucker.
one.
You know what I mean? You know how many Mexicans out here I know that look like that?
Oh my God, man.
The
Something's wrong with
Latino
you,
version of Snoop.
Yeah.
But
That bitch
come on,
probably
man.
tough
Nobody's
motherfucker.
you taking people's checks. Like they're not gonna, trace that shit back.
Checks, credit cards,
Cards,
all
all
that shit.
that shit, man. And you running it up.
Running it up. Probably could have got away with it. And I'm glad she got caught. I'm just saying, this is the shit that I don't understand. Some of these motherfuckers be having money. I was talking to a cat today about the fire sticks, and I brought up Omi and a Hellcat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, another cat that just had to be on social media. I think he was on Earn Your Leisure. And I'm like, bruh, you had the hustle going. Because wasn't he doing the fire sticks with cable and shit?
He was he
Yeah.
had his own interface.
Right.
It was bigger than the Fire Stick. It was his own like network, like Netflix shit type deal.
Yeah.
Like you just pay and we'll get you the streaming service, set you up and you good to go. And was rocking. And like you said, floss and all that stuff. And it was probably a family member, somebody who didn't get taken care of, and probably somebody saw her on there, her coworker who hate her, because of her lifestyle or some shit, and was like, oh, I'm gonna take her down a notch. And now you done lost this shit and it's probably got hit with some felonies.
Oh, they said fair time.
Oh, guaranteed.
See, yeah,
Guaranteed.
What's this,
yeah,
wire
from
fraud?
from the feds.
Oh yeah,
Shit, you can't open somebody's mail.
Yeah.
right.
and then run it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just had
post
to do
employee too. Like
had to do the 80s
police
brick
department.
phone post.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had to just get online, man. This generation, I don't understand. Ours is take that shit in the cut and stay off,
There
and
you go.
and be gone.
There
This
you go.
one, like, look at what I got. And like Saul said, that's or oh man, that's a quick way to get got.
Yeah.
Hey, did you listen to Freeway Rick Ross, man, when he talked about, hey man, we was trying to hide it from our parents.
Yeah.
That's how he was so successful all those years, man.
Yep.
Just looking like a bum.
Yep.
And bringing in $2 million a day.
Yeah.
That, see what I'm saying? But they don't. All they know is this. This is their default is I gotta post this. I remember NBA coach was saying one of his players had a nasty dunk on somebody, and then he's like at halftime, dude had already posted it, during the halftime break, and he had to pull dude to the side, man, don't be doing that shit. Stay locked in on the game and focus on the game. Why is you running to your phone in the locker room, whatever, posting a dunk, that you didn't, did on somebody? Let the media handle all that shit, man. That's not on you right now, but it's these kids, man.
Yep.
That shit is fucking crazy. That's a lot of money. I don't give a fuck if those are just ones. That's still a lot of money, man.
You can see the hundo in there. Some hundos.
Okay. Yeah. So
a lot of money. And this is the thing, you doing shit like that. And you think that somebody out there that ain't got no money ain't gonna get jealous of you? Yeah, Uncle Shadow, I see you shining, nickel.
Yeah. Looking
Money
good, nephew.
Money making bitch. Looking good, nephew. It's absolutely fucking nuts, man. Like, everything does not belong on social media. But to be honest, I'm happy that she did it because I'm glad the motherfucker got caught. Because that money that this bitch is flossing, that's somebody's hard-earned money that they work for.
Social Security.
That's somebody's Social Security.
Now they got to go back and try to fight these charges because somebody, you didn't stole credit cards and sold the numbers and did all that shit. Now they got to go back and fight this, and that costs money.
Yep.
And I'm reading she due in court October 27th and could face up to 30 years in federal prison. Meaning
there you go.
You do that time.
There you
go. You got to do that time.
Give it to her. They need to give her all of it too.
30 fucking years. I hope
teach her ass a lesson.
Was it worth it, baby?
Couldn't be.
Was it worth it?
Couldn't be.
30 fucking years to floss for a summer.
Yep.
A summer.
For a summer.
One summer.
One summer. Yeah, you was that motherfucker for them 2 months.
Had the whole
Yeah.
ring going though. You know, she was selling credit cards and all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff, man. That's it's probably way deeper than just her.
Oh yeah. Oh
Of
yes.
course.
You know, they said, bitch, you finna take this ride.
You know, you're gonna have to give us somebody.
Yeah, we'll
You have to
look
give
out
us,
for you.
yeah, give us some of your people, man, because we got to recoup some of this money for these
Yeah.
folks, man. And well,
Orange is the new black, bitch.
you're gonna do something. You may
Right.
not get to 30. You're gonna do something. We can try to plead you out, but this is
You gonna do
federal
something.
charges. You're gonna do something though. All right,
Yes,
gents.
sir.
Fuck, man, this one right here is scary, man. The new college care package. You got to send your kids. I keep going back to the original statement, man. This time we living in right now, bro. Can't even imagine going away to school and your mama giving you a plan B, Narcan, and condoms, and a care package. You know, all these kids that went back to school, and this is what you send them back to school with.
I found it interesting. This is one thing when I was reading the story. Hold on, man. I took this shit, man. It said if parents choose to get Narcan or condoms for their kids, the message isn't here you go, do drugs and have sex, he insisted. The message is, I don't want you to get into any kind of tricky predicaments, but here are some tools that you can use to make smart choices after the fact. It's a message that youngsters need to know more than ever, statistics show. So my thing is, why can't two things be true? Why can't two things be true? I don't see any problem with giving out condoms, but what the fuck else is is the motherfucker gonna need Narcan for? But narcotics.
They're putting fentanyl and all kind of shit, man.
Hey,
Yeah, the
man.
motherfuckers, doing fentanyl joints and shit.
Let me tell you this,
They
guy.
put them in those pills, Xanax for kids trying to stay up and do study breaks or power
Adderall.
yeah, Adderall and shit like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're like you said, they're cutting it with fentanyl. So yeah, it's one of those, like, not just for you, but for your roommate. You come home and find your roommate fucking passed out, and maybe be some time before somebody could get to her, and maybe a quick shot of Narcan to wake her ass up.
I'm not disagreeing with either of you. What I am going to say is I don't think all these people know that. I think that these motherfuckers is like, if you gonna fuck, wear a condom, and if you get pregnant, take this pill. If you gonna get that if you gonna smoke that little glass dick, take this Narcan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, people experiment. That's what they do. But me, I just would have went with a different message. But maybe I'm the fool.
Like I said, again, we're not out there. We're not at these parties.
We,
you know what I mean?
We the dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't know what the scene really looks like and what you need. Your new apparel. This is what this is your go-to kit. We're not out there. And from what I'm hearing, yeah, that Narcan ain't just for your kid. It's for somebody else's kid. They go to these fucking frat parties. You think she passed out drunk, but nah, somebody slipped or something.
Yeah.
Or this her first time popping a pill, and that pill ain't for you.
Yeah, my view could be short-sighted.
Oh man, what you think?
They're gonna have to send her with more than just one dose of Narcan.
Mm-hmm.
So, from my understanding, is that fentanyl lasts longer than Narcan does. So you could reverse somebody's overdose, and then the Narcan wears off, and then they overdose again.
Yeah. See how crazy that is? And then, like what Sauce was saying, like, oh, so you just tell him, like, no matter what, even if you do let a dude hit it with a condom on, go ahead and pop that plan B.
Yep.
Because, apparently, like you said, they're experimenting. They don't know. Like, I don't know, did I put the condom on inside out? Why don't you go ahead and pop this pill?
Right.
This shit is fucking crazy, man.
Some of these heifers mamas was on Girls Gone Wild. They know what it is. I'm talking about the original when they was fucking.
Sign this
started bringing
waiver.
on porn stars.
Sign this waiver. Yeah,
I think it's a good idea, man.
I'm 18. I can do this.
What you say, old man?
I think it's a good idea, man. I mean, if they had Plan B when we were kids, man, you know,
like
how much money I'd have.
Yeah,
You
go
be
wash
shooting the club
it
up
down
with
with this crooked eye sipper. Yeah, don't chase that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it, but like times have changed, man. We got those pills, you know. Before, you know, you got folks protesting outside of, you know, the butcher shop, and yeah, you know, now go on ahead and take this pill to college. And
Y'all
shit,
remember
I think they sell them at dirt cheap at a fucking Costco.
What was that shit up
Plan B?
there?
Yeah, so it was what, $6?
Hey, what was that? What was that up there, man? Where was the abortion clinic at up there across from
Market Street?
Market Street, by the Burger King, going over in the Boardman.
Right over by the OKCO. You get your photos and shit taken. I got my senior pictures taken. Yeah, it was up there. They had those signs of the babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they still do that shit.
That was crazy. Mind you, that was back in the 80s, 90s, or whatever. They would be out there, you know, you trying to go to the mall with your people, and you got to go up and see those fucking signs. Like, God dang, could you just, damn.
Man, I was finna go to Ponderosa and get some wing dings. I had to see this shit. What's wrong with y'all, man? I'm gonna go to Ponderosa, man. It's a wing dings, baby.
Nobody want to see all that, and you know, around my dinner time. What's wrong with y'all, man? But they was out there heavy. They was out
old
there
country buffet. It's old country buffet.
And it was always I don't know.
Last time I went, I was with him. So yeah, that was out in Boardman.
Love that shit.
Remember that day?
I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. Old girl was married that day.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
I'll never forget that. Hey, you got that money you owe me?
I missed so many adventures.
Bro. So this chick, Ed comes down for the weekend, stays at my place, right? And this chick I was halfway dating, you know, comes through for the night. And you know, she gets up in the morning, she bounces, and me and Ed go, hey man, let's go grab some breakfast. Nigga, we get to the Old Country Buffet. Old girl's in there with her fiance. She getting married that morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
Slid through the night before.
Yeah. And then she didn't expect to see it, so she caught way off guard. She's like, oh, hey.
Motherfucker was nervous, wasn't she?
Should have been.
Oh yeah. Hey, how you been? You got that money you owe me? Ha. See you later.
Yeah, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I need you to bust me down before I had to lay him down with him. So yeah,
the dude,
that girl,
you know that motherfucker.
Man, I'm telling you, like we linked up a few more times after she got married, and she would answer the phone in the hotel room and be like, "Yeah, I'm at church."
See, I told you, I used to see that. I used to see that shit on World Star.
Yeah,
girl talking to her dude while she's sucking dick. I said, you know what, you can't put nothing past none of them.
Nope.
FaceTime me. I can't. My phone is dying. FaceTime me right now. I can't. My phone dying.
I'm gonna kill you if I find you. Whore. What black youngsters say? Whore.
That dude is hilarious.
Black youngster is a fucking comedian.
Oh my god! All right, Sauce. This one's for you. I saw it. It was like, I want my boy to take off on it.
Let's get it.
Hey man, it's football time.
Check this shit out, man. They sent me this shit, and all I could think is, first of all, it's all in his face. It's all in. Listen,
go ahead, man.
This boy done been corrupted. Look at he too happy. Ain't no fucking men that happy.
He got a job. He got benefits, man. Go ahead.
Look at the boy's skin. He don't look like a man. Look at us. We got facial hair. Even if we shave, you can still see the follicles. This motherfucker look like, I'm telling you, he been prancing. He been walking around like Bambi mama.
Hey, but the thing is with this man, they didn't just hire one; they got two.
But see, what is that saying? What is that saying? What motherfucker? First of all,
You're wrong for that, old man. Go ahead.
right?
Get that out your heart, man. Get that out your heart, man.
He that was poetic what he said. My thing is this.
Go ahead, Sauce. Give him the rant. Give him the rant.
Why in the fuck? Why in the fuck? Now, everybody really ain't paying attention to the cheerleaders like that.
Right.
Motherfuckers be going to get their hot dogs and expensive ass beers.
Exactly.
But who the fuck want to see? And I'm watching my words here.
Uh-huh.
Who the fuck want to see this motherfucker gingerly prancing around the field with some goddamn pom-poms? He look at him on the right side. Do he even look like one of them buff motherfuckers to be holding the women up?
In college.
Up under their skirts and shit.
Yeah, in college.
He at the top of the pyramid.
He at the top of the pyramid.
Everybody
No
looking up
drawers
and seeing
on.
balls.
No, right. No drawers on with one leg up.
I don't like that picture you just painted, but go ahead, man.
I mean, but look at this cat though, man.
This is hold on a second. Hold it right there before I lose my train of thought on this one. I laughed when I first saw it for a little bit. Then something else kicked in. It was like the NFL's cool with this,
but not taking a fucking knee. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah,
so
man.
Cap can't take a knee.
But this is cool.
Against
Y'all
police
hired
violence.
2 dudes to prance around, but you got a guy who's on one knee and he's persona non grata. He's gone. He's out the league. Nobody's touching him.
Career
one knee, no good. 2 knees, you good to go.
Damn. Right. T-shirts coming. Pun intended. T-shirts coming.
Yo, but that make a lot of sense.
Damn.
Yeah.
1 knee, you gotta go. 2 knees, you good to go.
Damn. He don't say much all the time, but when he do, goddamn, you listen. You listen.
Right.
Yeah, because I thought about, like I said, I saw the picture and was just like, hold on, man. Now y'all cool with that?
Right.
But not this.
Because this cat is harmless, man.
Because they also talking about, a little side note, him and Spike Lee was doing Spike was doing a documentary on Kaepernick or whatever, and all of a sudden it's gone. Yeah, it didn't get 86. They're like, oh no, it wasn't because of the NFL. It was because of creative differences. And I was like, bullshit. They shut your shit down again because Cap took a payout. He took a payout.
Yeah,
they paid him off and hired Jay-Z to be the creative director of the Super Bowls and all that shit or whatever, which kind of like a little trade-off. Like, we go get the most prominent black dude and have him diffuse the natives and have them chill out for a little bit, distract us with Super Bowl halftime shows and shit like that. But then when that's over, they hire 2 dudes to prance and dance.
Right.
This is Jay-Z's fault.
Misdirection.
I just don't understand, man, why we got to have this shit up in, like, this is up in the women's spaces, man. Like, why? Like, dude, like, I don't give a fuck what your love is or how much you love doing the shit. Like, don't no motherfucking man that's been paid for season tickets, that's been did all that overtime at the plant, when it come down to see a game and some ass, and he see the wrong kind of ass.
Yeah, while dude's facing the field, his back is to the and you may not realize the dude got pretty long hair or whatever.
Yeah,
shaking his little rump shaker, and you look like, oh damn, look at that one over there on the right. I be damn, that's Craig.
But he too happy. Look at this motherfucker, man.
He's a cheerleader, bro. Like this. You always wonder what happened to the male cheerleaders after high school. This dude made it
in college. Let's not college too.
Yeah,
we didn't have male cheerleaders in Youngstown. The fuck I know of. We ain't had no male cheerleaders.
Yeah, we didn't have none in my school either. I do remember seeing them though, every once in a while.
We come from the Steel Valley, the Midwest. We don't do that shit.
This is, mind you, fam, this is Minnesota.
That's what I was just about to say. I mean, goddamn, they had Yellowstone out there. It didn't get more manly than that fucking show. And then they had to go broke back on this bitch. I just don't understand this shit. I don't understand why they want to force dudes to look at shit like this. And again, all you got to do is turn away, go get your beer. But why the fuck is this dude out there?
I'm surprised the dude that's sitting, on Pennsylvania Avenue hasn't caught wind of this because, you see how he's acting with the Commanders. Talking about, y'all ain't gonna get no funding unless y'all change your names back to that, to the Redskins. Damn it. I like that. That's what I know him for. This shit right here.
This motherfucker want to change up the shit at the Smithsonian because he don't like that they teaching about slavery, but he all right with this with this cavity up in here.
Are you telling us you're not going to be MAGA 2028?
Nah, man. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
You're not gonna go after Junior? You ain't gonna run with Junior?
No, he wasn't gonna win no motherfucking way.
That's what they said about Trump both times.
Exactly. We got name recognition. All you need is the name. Trump and Lil Junior right there in little corner. That's all you need in 2028.
It's the perfect story. They just put up a shitty candidate against Trump, and that's it.
I'm telling you right now, man, if motherfuckers were smart, they would pay attention to the next 3 years. It don't need to be a Democrat or a Republican up in there. All of these motherfuckers is taking money from APEC. All of these motherfuckers make promises they ain't gonna deliver on, except to us. They just don't make no promises and deliver anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching something and they said, yeah, his tariffs have made a substantial amount of money, and with all the cuts, he saved $200 billion. But then he turned and put that shit in the defense and all other kind of bullshit. And so now the debt skyrocketed again to 30 something trillion dollars, 32 or 37 trillion dollars. After this man said, I'm gonna cut the fucking debt. But you worried about what's going on at the Smithsonian? If you're gonna be petty, worry about this smiling motherfucker right up here.
Yeah, Trump be doing math like Dame Dash.
Oh yeah, and he think he Dame Dash.
if you know, you know.
you know. Like I voted for him. I could talk about the goofball motherfucker. Like, everybody know all of these distractions, the Smithsonian and all of this shit and what black people do. You're trying to distract because people want to see that goddamn Epstein list. Yeah. And you're not gonna get around it.
And you can't play with saying, we may have enough money that we're making so much money off these tariffs or whatever that you may get a refund.
Right.
Folks don't nobody sitting there like shit. Yeah, motherfuckers put up a shut up.
Yep. Put up a shut up, and you better also put up that fucking list.
That too. They won't let that shit go. Damn, they won't let that shit go. I thought they was gonna let that shit just, go ahead. He in office. We got our guy in office. We could just run rampant.
Big
bro, now I keep hearing. I'm tired of hearing about the shit. Go ahead,
bro. Let me say something. You want to know? You want to know the shit? Why they shouldn't let it go? This man was abusing little girls.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, but
no.
We're talking about high ranking, folks who pretty much need to have this shit squashed. And I thought that might have been the first thing he did was like get rid of all the evidence and have that shit sealed up until he's gone.
No.
Yeah,
ain't no gone.
They're not letting that shit go.
And it's gonna come out, and it need to come out, man, because children, that shit is unforgivable, man. And see, this is my thing. I got this theory. I think the niggas in D.C. are a red herring for the reason why they got the National Guard there.
Gotcha.
I think they're getting ready to do some bullshit, or some bullshit is already being done, and they don't want another fucking January 6th up in that bitch. They don't want the hordes up in that bitch.
I heard somebody say something about they don't want another Kent State massacre.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they want that. But listen, the motherfuckers that showed up on the 6th wasn't fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't fucking around. Notice homegirl got shot. They backed up. They didn't leave.
Yeah.
And they know that them people, if they catch wind that they doing some bullshit, or if that list don't come out, or if the food cost of food keeps soaring and gas keeps soaring, our debt keeps going up, you know what I'm saying? More of our money keeps going to Israel, and we see what they doing over there. If this shit keeps happening, they know the horde's gonna be back on that doorstep.
Mm.
And I think what they
I-
doing is they putting up a fucking barrier.
I think everything's going to come to a head. I think the economy's in the tanks, and it's going to have its day where it's
I'm
just
telling you.
fucking red, and
Yep.
everybody's going to lose
Yeah.
a lot of value, in their homes and their cars and their pensions, and yeah, they're
And they
going to
gonna
rush that fucking capital.
they're gonna rush that capital. Here's
Oh,
another
that
thing.
makes a lot more sense than just fabricating, saying, "Oh, it's at all time." DC crime is at all time
Right.
high, and it's like,
Think about it.
okay,
Think about it, man. They say the crime rate everywhere has been going down. Now, if you watch Jimmy Dore's show, because Jimmy Dore got this other cat on there, he got male pattern baldness. That cat is sharp. And they was talking.
Setzinger or whatever his name is, Mike
Yeah,
Setzinger.
yeah. Sometimes he'll do the show,
okay,
but
Mhm.
but they were talking about how there's this guy who is one of Elon's little hacker motherfuckers.
okay.
He was talking about, oh, he got carjacked. The only thing is, nobody ever stole the car. Some guys were talking about taking the car. They never took the car. They just whooped his ass. And the guy who took the photo was another one of Elon's dudes. That's why I said, man, something is going to come to a head. They're gonna do some bullshit, and they need to put they need to put a buffer between them. But this is my thing. Let's not act like the military motherfuckers ain't struggling either out here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They struggling just like the rest of us. And you want to put these motherfuckers between you and the hordes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that whole crime in DC is a red herring and a smokescreen for the real reason they doing that shit.
Thanks.
I think this motherfucker see, like y'all said, they not dropping that Epstein list. You fucking the money up. And in the meantime, you worried about shit that ain't affecting nobody, like slavery being taught. You know what I'm saying?
water that shit down. It wasn't that bad. Water it
Right,
down.
right,
Water it down.
right.
It wasn't that bad.
Nah, it
They got
wasn't
the
bad.
they got to bathe on Sunday.
Right.
Wasn't
How
that
the
bad.
fuck? Why the fuck would you know?
See, so thank you for making that correlation, man. I didn't even think about that way. Like, going in a little bit deeper about them, setting the precursor to what's ahead, what's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh man, shit, that makes a lot more sense than the crime rate is. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Before we get up out of here, man, old man sending something about that. Speaking of veterans, Sauce, that disabled veteran who got shot. Just because dude said he had stolen valor.
So
I don't understand that shit, man. Disabled veteran, normally be out there panhandling, hustling. Yeah, he's in a wheelchair in Seattle waterfront, July 31st. They said he's been there for the past 30 fucking years. Okay, go ahead, man.
So one thing I gotta mention is, I guess they said he had some big ass fucking knife, and it looked like it in the video or whatever, because that's gonna come up if somebody
Yeah.
listen to this. Here's my thing with the stolen valor. Yes, it absolutely fucking sucks that it happens. Hell, you got motherfuckers in the military that steal valor. What's his name? Tim Kennedy or something like that.
Oh, they're all doing it. Tim Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
What's
Is
it?
that the guy's name? Cuddy?
O'Neal. Yeah, Tim Kennedy is the one that fought at USC. It was a Navy SEAL or Green Beret or something, and he's just been lying his ass off.
Green Beret, and there's this other Green Beret from his podcast is Valhalla VFT and American Thor. He busted it out, and what he's saying is a lot of these guys that this they call it the special operations community, they're all lying and shit. Because I think, was it you, Cuddy? You said you think Reaper lying a little bit.
I think so. I think they all are. Between him, Shrek. It's some of the stories just a little bit hard to believe.
Yeah,
but,
because this guy was this Green Beret was saying, he's like, dude, he said regular Army infantry guys, regular infantry, Marines, all of these guys see more action in one fucking day than a fucking special operations dude to see their whole career. Now, I'm not saying that's true or not. You know, I'm an infantry guy. I don't know what the other side of that looks like. I messed my leg up in airborne school because I went in on a ranger contract. So I don't know, and I'm not gonna even speak to it. Y'all know who I am. You know, I got my blue cord and my purple heart, and I got my combat infantry badge, and you know my medals and all that shit. But what I am going to say is, to me, just to me, while it does suck, I think these people are taking it too far. Because you know, it's one thing to run up on somebody and say, you know, what's that rank and this, that, and the 15th. But to literally chase people and
Yes.
harass them,
Hmm.
to put hands on them, because a lot of these people, you know, they put hands on them. It's like, yeah, you know, some of these guys aren't even fucking soldiers. Like my dad served, you know, 12 years in the Marines. It's like, okay, okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You know, or you're not supposed to be wearing, you know, that up UCMJ. You know, I mean, I don't even remember everything when I was in there. This young lady, she said, SOP. And I said, oh, yeah, the standard order of operations. And she was like, you mean standard operating procedures? I said, yeah, man, fuck, I get it mixed. And she was like, yeah, I think you got it messed up with the math shit. I was like, it don't matter. It's the same motherfucking thing. And I said, were you in the military? She was like, no. I mean, what I was. All right. I fucking was, bitch. But we still gotta remember, man, you know, we don't know what the fuck these people are going through. You know, we don't know what makes people do that, man. Maybe some people feel, you know, insecure and they feel small, and that's the only way that they do it. You know, I had a teacher. Here's the other thing. I had a teacher, uh, uh, great guy, named Mr. Nalepa. This dude collected shit like that. And a lot of his students, if they went to the military, they bring him things back. They would get him like BDUs made, and they would, you know, U.S. Army, and put his name on their hitch, his nickname, or like Navy stuff. And he would just collect this shit. And it wasn't because he was still in valor. He always said, "I wish I had went to Nam." He said, "Because that's when I would have went. I would have ended up in Nam. I wish I had went." He said, "Unfortunately, I went to school. I didn't go." Uh, I'm like, okay, motherfucker, you obviously ain't been to war, because if you've been to war, you ain't gonna want to go to the military. You'll rethink your choices in life once you done had your ass handed to you, and your brother's got to come see you up in the hospital, you know, and we talking about going to the strip club. My point is, man, some people do it because they really do admire soldiers. All of these politicians that use soldiers to make a political point are soldiers. They don't care about the soldiers, because every fucking year, what comes up? Oh, you know, do they deserve their benefits? And should we tax they benefits and their disability? It fucking comes up every year. My wife is like, baby, you know, you ain't worried about your benefits and this, that, and the other. Well, first of all, I'm a fucking man. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know, then you see some people like, oh, you know, when I got out, I didn't, you know, I got what I needed and I kept going on. Well, good for you, man. But we earn this, man. This little bit that we get is earned, man, for those of us who fought. So yes, it does suck, but to go to that extreme and then you shoot that man.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, who the fuck are you that he had to even answer to you? I'm a Purple Heart veteran. I'm a OIF2 veteran. That don't give me no motherfucking right to walk up on nobody and question their status, their military status.
I
Nothing.
told you, it's crazy times we in, man. Motherfuckers
Yeah.
pulling that shit out, like you said. They ain't even probably didn't even serve, but his uncle or his daddy did, and he
Yes.
think he got the right to, you know, take on that duty. Like, even though it's not a duty, bro. It's just you caught up in your head, you know.
Yes. Because
It's
here's the
ridiculous.
thing. What if that shit? Because everybody ain't fucking playing with you.
Hmm.
Veteran ain't playing with you. What if you walk up on one of these vets talking about stolen valor and they pop your fucking ass?
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story. You know how that go. You
Because
know,
me,
innocent
I'm,
man, you know,
yeah,
approached and got killed by a veteran. It wouldn't have
I'm
went. The
right.
story would have went different.
I'm subject to fuck me. I'm subject to poke you. I'm gonna tell you, get out my face. I ain't gonna sit up there and fight with you. I
Yeah.
done had 2 heart attacks. On top of the shit that happened to me in war, I fuck around and poke you up real good, unzip you in a few places. But see, that's why we can't be out here being stupid. That's why, again, when you say we in different times, man, you saying some profound shit, man. We got to get back to respecting everybody's humanity, man. Whether a person is or ain't nobody's business. Leave people the fuck alone, man.
Especially in this time. Leave folks, everybody's unhinged.
You
The
know,
ones you thought was just straight and narrow or whatever, these are the ones who chopping up bodies and stealing identifications and shit. So yeah.
now let me say this too. I think it was some more shit to that. I don't think it was just about no fucking stolen valor. I think that dude saw a soft target.
Uh-huh.
And he
And
could
also
fuck with an
don't
adult.
forget about the complexion.
Right.
So
That,
yeah.
yeah, we was going there. I was going there because of that. And also, he probably just didn't like the fact that the fucking dude was out there panhandling.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was his fucking excuse. Yeah, man. Leave people alone, man. If they doing it, it sucks. And if they get caught, it's against the law. But man, we ain't got no right to be running up on people, man.
All right, gents. I got one quick last little entry, whatever. I sent it real quick because it hit the press a little later in the day. That motherfucking Jake Paul and Javante Davis fighting in Atlanta, November 14th. Jake Paul he fought Tyson. He came in at 227 pounds. Davis typically fights at 135 pounds. It's an exhibition fight, but you know how that shit go. And first I was tripping. I'm like, this is some bullshit. And I realized the bag is gonna be major, for exhibition fights. It's I can't hate on Jake Paul because he's an Ohio native. I can't hate on him, man. He's getting his bread and he's doing it, man. When you build it, they will come. This dude is he could sell it. This dude's been selling it. He sold the Tyson fight. He damn sure gonna sell this one. Javante literally yesterday or the day before just got acquitted. They just dropped the charges of domestic violence. So I'm assuming he like, hell yeah, please. I need to get this money up. I'll take it. Let's do it. Let's run it. Because I thought they were gonna do a rematch with Lamont Roach.
That's what should have happened. But again, Javante been planning on retiring, man, after a few more fights.
Yep.
So what better way to go out than with a couple dollars, man? What's his brother's name? Paul
and what's that? Jake and Logan.
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Well, what's the difference between Logan Paul and Mayweather fighting? They had an exhibition.
Mm-hmm. But again, this, like you said, is on the tail end of Floyd, doing his victory lap. He was like, I ain't got to fight no ranked person or anything like that. If they want to, show up and see it, and we get those pay-per-view numbers up, hell yeah, why not?
I'm telling you, that's all it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be much like the Tyson fight because when you watch it again, you can clearly see Mike was holding back.
Yeah, and it's because it's so ridiculous, man, because of the height and the weight. It don't even look right. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's already booked on It's on Netflix. It's gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah, well, it's Netflix.
Yeah, they about to get a stupid bag.
Yeah. Hey man, good for him.
Oh my God, that's a stupid bag. I got pissed. Like, damn, I wanted him to run it back with old boy because I think it wasn't a draw. I think Mr. Davis lost that one.
But you know what, man? We people love the spectacle.
Yes.
We love the show, man. We want to see the show. This is just the show, man. I mean, if you're a boxing purist, all I can say is don't watch the shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's how I feel about the fucking Canelo and Crawford fight, man. I don't want to. It's ridiculous, man. It's like, dude, you chasing this dude for whatever reason because you didn't cleaned out your division, and now you searching, trying to go in deeper waters. And it's like, fam, you don't have to do that, being who you are. But that's my spiel on that whole thing. Go ahead.
I mean, everybody got this thing where they think that Canelo was going to whoop him. I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. I think that's just who. To be honest, man, I you put me on to him, to Bud.
Yeah,
I've been paying attention. I think that he's just competitive like that.
Like he said, he don't care. He said he'll fight anybody in the phone booth. I was like, I get that, but fam, You don't have to. It's like he don't feel like he's earned everybody's respect.
Well, what I think what Bud is not seeing is that first, bro, you're a black fighter. They don't want to give you that fucking credit.
Mm-hmm.
Manny Pacquiao lost what 3 fights by the time he got to Mayweather, and they were still calling him the pound for pound, top ranked #1 champion of the world.
Right.
All of these white dudes, Canelo got what Beaver and Mayweather. He the best motherfucker out there.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you got Andre Ward, you got Tank Davis, you got Floyd Mayweather, you got all of these other fighters. What's the other cat that come out of that Baltimore camp? The young man, what's his name? I forget what his name is. You got all of these great black fighters that's undefeated, and what do they get? Oh, y'all just be running. Y'all don't like to stand and fight. Like these cats are strategists, man. They tacticians.
It's called boxing.
It's called boxing. It's not
Nobody
called.
Don't sit there and bang. Y'all
Right.
y'all want that? Go to UFC.
Go to
This
fucking,
is called boxing. Boxing is a sweet science.
and
That's
part of
the
that is the
difference.
problem. Part of that is the problem. They like to see them drunken brawl style of fighting because
Right.
a lot of the UFC, you see very little martial arts in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
These cats just get to banging on each other.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a little technique in there. All the technique shit is out the window now. It's really just it's a backyard fucking brawl. What's that? You ever see that cat Death Sentence? Where they be doing the fights and it's this weird black dude. Yeah. It's the same fucking shit. And I'm not saying that, and listen, if somebody know a UFC fighter, if anybody trains, I'm damn sure not saying these cats ain't talented.
Right.
I'm not saying they're not talented. I'm not saying they highly trained. What I'm saying is once they get in that octagon, the fucking technique, you see a sprawl, that's technique. You see a motherfucker shoot on somebody. You see motherfuckers go for arm bars. But then, what do you see? Oh, stand and fight. Conor McGregor was warming motherfuckers' asses up, standing up and squabbing. That wasn't no martial arts in there. He was putting hands on motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Nurmagomedov. He was squabbing that dude. He showed a little talent. Nick and Nate Diaz, black belts in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Getting that motherfucker be throwing hands. The Diaz boys love to throw hands. Frank Shamrock loved to throw hands, and he put you in the knot. So my point is, man, that type of thing, I think, in people's minds, it's kind of like we thought wrestling was the shit till UFC came along. Now we like, oh shit.
Right.
Then we thought boxing was it. Then it's like, oh, they kicking and all kind of shit and breaking shit. Oh, So, I just, hey man, get your money, man. Get your money, Javon.
Get it, yeah. Get it and get out, man.
Yeah,
get it and get out, man. Get your
recoup
big
that
bag.
trial money.
Yeah. and sit down and do like, hey man, y'all can strip me on my titles. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can have that. I came in for the bag and I'm out. I got in and I got out. So like you said, he has been talking about, that the next fight, my last fight. Hopefully he do cash out, man. I'm not mad at young man for this one.
Yeah.
What you got, old man? I know you don't really get down with these dudes like that, but what you think of the money grab?
I love it. I love to see Jake Paul take boxing in a different direction because all the years that we had where they were throwing fake number ones up and ducking fights and then there's 35 fucking belts and everybody's a heavyweight champ. Like I'm just sick of how boxing has become over the last 30 years. It's like it ever since Ali and all them dudes in the 70s, it's been fucked up. And it was fucked up back then. But it's just good to see a fighter be able to come out, put on a huge spectacle and actually walk away with some money.
And it's his production.
Yeah,
he's producing this.
Charging you $5,000 for fucking clean towels, or it's like it's.
Oh, hold on, one more. He also put on women. He was the first one to ever put on a major female as they debuted, like the headliners or whatever, and he gave them like $1 million or something a piece. He gave them a bag. So he's like that promoter, that's doing right by the fighters and shit this time. So I see what you're saying about him taking in a whole nother direction, because now you fuck with him, you're gonna get some money.
And they just had that rematch too, so they still making bread. Yeah. And I'm glad you said that, man. let's call it what it is. Boxing ain't fucked up because motherfuckers be in the ring running and not standing in front of each other. It's because of these fucked up ass promoters, these greedy ass
Yeah.
promoters that instead of letting the next one in line fight, or you know what
there
I'm
you
saying?
go. Yeah, they hold
Instead-
motherfuckers hostage.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of letting they mandatories fight,
Mhm.
they holding people hostage. Meanwhile, you got a wealth of motherfuckers over here that's talented that won't be nothing more than fucking sparring partners.
Because they can't sell it. They realize, like, well, we can't pack the house with a no name. We need to match him with this person and that person. I was like, dude, fuck all that, man. Build it up.
Build it
If
up.
you build it up.
Right. They used to build motherfuckers before. Ali wasn't always Ali. He was Cassius.
Mm-hmm.
He started out as Cassius.
You got
know
built
what I'm
up.
saying?
You had to go through the ranks and start matching folks up with, like you said, quit sitting guys out. Shouldn't no fighter go damn near a year and a half before they next fight?
That's bullshit.
One fight, and here's another thing: one fight shouldn't kill somebody's career. One loss,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's changing with Logan and all this other stuff because he's like, we're going to Netflix. You get this, and I get that. That's it. There's no, no other bullshit or whatever. This is your cut, my cut.
Right.
We split this baby, and we good. With pay-per-view, you got the pay-per-view sales, promotion sales, and all this other stuff. Netflix is packaging this one fucking, big deal. You got your shit, you got your shit. That's it.
Now, is it a spectacle? Yeah. But let me tell you something. I know Tank jumped at that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How could you not? Tank beat his ass.
He was like, you mean to tell me I get to do an exhibition fight? Meaning pretty much I get to play.
Right.
And instead of actually having to train to fight, do a rematch, and I'm making more money.
Right.
For less work. Oh, hell yeah. And I'm on my way out the door. Yeah, I'm on my way out the door. Thank you, Mr. Paul.
Thank you, Mr. Paul.
Yeah. Fucking Tank is hard to hit. He gonna beat the shit out of Paul.
Bro, it's an exhibition. And bro, the height difference, the weight difference, it looks crazy. But gentlemen, do what y'all supposed to do and get paid. That's all.
Yeah.
Get paid. I'm not even tripping on that no more. Just get paid.
Just get paid, man.
That's my 2 cents. Thank you, gentlemen, again for another great session.
Yes, sir.
Love y'all, and
too, brother.
Let's do this shit again, man.
Yes, sir. You watching that Alien Earth, bro?
Alien who?
Earth. Were you ever into the Alien movies?
The old school Alien, the people with the green and eating the rats and shit.
The Ridley
No. That was V.
That was V.
Oh, shit, you said Alien. God dang.
What's the completely
different? Yeah.
They got a TV series now. It's pretty goddamn good too, man.
I'll look that up. I'll look it up.
Hulu. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll jump on it. I'm all about my series. All right, family.
All right, brother. Love y'all, man.
Love you too.
I love you too, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, fool.